Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Eric, and over here we talk about spirituality, we heal, and sometimes we do crafts. I have another pick a card reading for you guys, and today we are talking about messages from your future self. Okay, so we're going to get some insight and see what your future self has to tell you today. If I could shuffle. Other than that, I hope you guys are having an amazing day, week, month, whatever, year at this point, because we always have the best intentions for starting the year off right in 2024, really in any year, but it just always never ceases to amaze us, right? All right, we're gonna go ahead and pull some cards for you guys. I'm just going to spread it out like this, and we're gonna pull for pile 1 right here, pile 2 right here, and pile 3 is right here. Okay, all right. And if you didn't know, that is the Gratitude Oracle deck. I have the guidebook right here if you just want to see what the cover looks like. So yes. All right, I'm going to pick out some charmies because we love the charms, and help you guys choose. If you don't want to choose with charms, you can go ahead and pause this video right here. I'll move my hands out the way and you can choose. All right, I hope you stopped it if that's what you want to do, and I'm gonna find some charms, so give me a second. Okay. Is that 3? Let's do that. Okay, that's 3. All right. So we have 1, 2, 3. All right, so number 1 is a spelling test. Okay. With a pad and a pencil. And then number 2 is the F it pen, the F it, F off, F you, her, him, this, that, all of it. All of it. Okay. And number 3 is do small things with great love. Number 13, which reduces down to a number 4. Okay. All right. I'll give you guys a second to meditate on these. I really want this to work out for me, but it's not. Okay, we're gonna do it like that. I'll give you guys some time to meditate on it, and I will see you guys in your respective piles. Bye. Hello, file number 1. Welcome into your reading. Let's go ahead and get started and see what Spirit has for you and what your future self wants to tell you. Okay, so I'm very curious about the spelling test. Maybe you guys are going through like a spiritual test, or actually in school or something, or about to go in school or something of that nature, or being tested. Okay, and that's what your future self wants to talk to you about today. So let's go ahead and flip over your card and see what they want to talk about. We have expression, number 14, which reduces down to a number 5. So maybe you guys are in school learning how to express yourself more. Maybe you guys are my artist pile, especially with the pencil being here. Maybe you guys are just being encouraged to express yourselves more. So we're going to see. And I feel like the Muse deck is the perfect one to get you some messages right now, since it's so artistic. And just gorgeous overall. fun fact about this deck. It was my first gifted deck from my sister. I love her so much, and she loves me because she bought me this deck. So all right, let's see what your future self has. Pile number one's what does pile number one's future self want to tell them? Future self of pile number one, come through. Let us know what you want to tell them. What do you want to tell pile one, future self? Let's see. All right, bottom of the deck is the Ace of Swords. Okay. All right, we have the Nine of Wands. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Chariot. We have the Two of Pentacles. Just hidden by some of the flowers, but you see it. And then we have the Four of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. All right. I'm being real indecisive here. Okay. Maybe that's what they want to tell you too. It's like you're being very indecisive. But give me a second to channel this message. Spirit, please come in and give us some clear, concise, accurate messages from pile number one's future self. So be it so it is. Okay. So I feel like your future self wants to tell you that you have so much potential. Okay. You have so much potential. You have so much within you. You have so much talent. You have so many skills, and you're really unique, honestly. Like, you're a very unique person. And I feel like for some reason you don't quite know that, or you don't quite believe it or see it or something. And they're here to tell you that you are a very intelligent person, especially with the spelling test here and the Ace of Voices. It's just like the way that you think, the way that you perceive the world, your mindset is different than most people. And the way that you express yourself it's like in awe. Like, people stop and stare. Okay. People stop and stare when you express yourself, when you really unleash yourself, right? And with the Nine of Swords being, not the Nine of Swords, Nine of Wands being here, it really just depicts to me like standing out from the crowd. Like, you really are one of those people that's just kind of like, oh my God. It's like a unicorn. It's just like, do we see this person often? Do we see a type of person like this often? No, right? So I feel like you're a very creative, expressive person. Really will be a part of like the artsy fartsy crowd. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're definitely that type of person, but you're also very intelligent. Not to say creative people aren't intelligent, but you are giving the energy of being left-brained and right-brained. Like, you're very creative, but you're also very analytical and like scientific and stuff like that, right? And I feel like you don't see it. I feel like you don't see it. And your future self wants to tell you that in the future, you will be blessed because of your uniqueness. Okay. You will have so many opportunities coming in your life and moving you in the direction of abundance and stability because of your uniqueness, like purely off of your uniqueness. And I feel like it's going to put you in a place of indecision. Like, you're going to be like, wow, like, I didn't know that these things could come to me. I didn't know that these things were possible. And now that they're here and I have these different opportunities, which way do I want to go? Right. You might currently be in the space where you're trying to figure out yourself, and you're just like, how do I express myself? How can I express myself? And Spirit and your future self just really wants to tell you that do what feels right. Like if you can explore some different activities, explore different ways of dressing, explore different ways of communicating to people, different perspectives, you're already unique in that way. But I feel like you also haven't really honed down your unique style, but you're already unique. It's kind of confusing. It's just like, yes, you're unique. Yes, you stand out from the crowd, but you aren't quite confident in it yet. So, because the reason why you're not confident in it yet is because you haven't quite decided how you want to fully accept your uniqueness, like how you want to show it to the world. Basically, it's like, either you don't quite know how you want to show your uniqueness through your fashion. You don't know how you want to show it through your hair and your beauty. You don't know how you want to show it in your conversation and the things that you talk about. You don't know how you want to show it in your career. Like, you're just kind of in that indecisive phase, and they are trying to tell you that you can literally do anything, anything that you want, and it's going to be a hit. It's going to be amazing. The thing is, it's like, I think you may be hung up on trying to find a certain way to do it when you could do it this way today and another way tomorrow. Like, that's how unique you can be. You can unleash all of that. You don't have to fit in a box, and you don't have to express yourself in a way that translates to other people. They want you to express yourself in a way that translates to you. So if it's not the same tomorrow as it was today, that's okay. I need to be a rapper. But they just really want you to step out of that comfort zone and allow the will to take its fate, to take its destiny, and to just, like, you're just sitting in all this uniqueness. But I feel like what's holding you back is you feel like the outside world isn't going to understand you, or you have always felt like the outside world doesn't understand you. And really, that's to your advantage, because if they've never understood you, why care if they understand you now? You know what I'm saying? Ooh, this is a cute message. We're going to go ahead and get some clarifiers out on the board. Which deck do I want to use? We're going to use Herb Crafters. Let's see. This is cute. You guys are the people that I would friend in a minute. I'm like, yeah, I want a gang of y'all around me, okay? I love the unique people. My friends tend to be very unique and stand out from the crowd. So you would definitely be a part of my crew. Okay. All right. Let's see. All right, Spirit, file number 1, please clarify the 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands, Spirit, 9 of Wands. 7 of Pentacles. The Wheel, let's clarify the Wheel. 2 of Swords, let's clarify the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. The 5 of Cups, please clarify the Chariot. The Knight of Swords. Please clarify the 2 of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles, Spirit. The Knight of Pentacles. Interesting. And please clarify the 4 of Cups. I had a hiccup. I was going to say confirmation, but I didn't say anything. So is it confirmation? I don't know. Justice. And then the 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles, Spirit. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the 8 of Swords. That's really interesting. Okay. Let's make some room because I don't want the cards to be cut off. Please, please, everyone work with me. Okay. They shouldn't be cut off, but don't hold it to me. Okay. So, yes, I feel like most of your life you have stood out from the crowd. You know what I'm saying? You have, and what you don't realize is that you standing out from the crowd for most of your life has made you the cool kid in like the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, how there's the cool kids in high school and college and stuff like that. But that's like their peak. And some people, they don't even peak in college. You know what I'm saying? Like they peak like when they're like 30 or something. And they don't like, they don't really like, they're not really cool after the fact. Like they end up being like the lame adults, unfortunately. Like it's just how it goes, right? And then you have the people who are just cool their whole entire life. And then you have people who were made fun of because they were different and unique, but then they became the cool, popular people when they were older, right? And I feel like that was definitely you guys. Like you definitely have this history of like going through life lessons of trying to express yourself, and what you were doing deposits into your adult life, doing deposits into your later life. I don't know how I was going to say that, like the life that you're going to experience later in life. I don't know. But you were doing deposits then, and now is like the time, now or in the future, because these are messages from your future self. They're basically telling you that you're going to be like the cool kid on the block if you're not already. And they're just asking for you to go ahead and unleash it now. Like, please. Because they're ready to get it forming, to get it, in motion. So I feel like there's just a lot of indecisiveness here, like I said before, but it doesn't have to be indecisiveness. Like you can make a decision to just be yourself, to just be unique, right? And I feel like it's possible that you feel like your uniqueness has made you lose out on opportunities because people didn't understand you or something like that. And I'm just here to tell you that it just wasn't the right fit for you. You would have gotten in that opportunity and been like, it dulled your light, or it just like made you become somebody that wasn't true to you. Like, so for instance, like you wanted a certain job, right? And then you got that job, and then you just had to strip down everything that was you, right? And as an outsider looking in, not even being in the job and not experiencing it, you might just be looking at it like, well, I lost that opportunity and these things happened in my life because I lost that opportunity, when in reality it was rejection for divine protection, basically. And what I see is that things are going to be moving fast for you as soon as you start embracing your unique self, your just start expressing who you truly are. They're going to move fast, and you're going to be moving in the direction that feels good to you. Every time I get this card, I think of the sacral chakra. It's just kind of like sacral / solar plexus. You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of like both of the chakras. So it's like you're going to be finding your confidence, and you're going to be going in the way that feels right to you, that really just speaks to who you are inside, how you feel inside. And I feel like it's going to come in fast. You will be faced with more indecision as things come to you. Like I feel like there are going to be different offers that come to you, and that's what's going to put you in limbo a little bit. But they are going to be stable offers that are going to balance you out. And when I say offers, I'm kind of saying like either love interests, jobs, different career paths in entrepreneurship or business or something like that, different friends and communities to be a part of. I feel like so many things are going to come towards you and that you're going to want to travel towards, but you're going to be indecisive about which ones. And I feel like you might be a little indecisive about the ones that take a little longer, because you're just like, man, I've been waiting all my life to just like find a community that is also the outcast. But it's like, so should I do something, or should I wait even longer for this offer? And I feel like your future self is like, yeah, like what's the rush? What's the rush of trying to get somewhere so fast? You're still finding yourself. You're still being unique and stuff in that nature. So we also have the Wheel of Fortune that came out again. And I feel like things are just going to turn in your favor and really help you build something stable and long in your life, which is why you don't want to shy away from offers that will be a long-term investment that will take a little time to get to you or to materialize into your life, because that's what you're building here for anyway. Like you're building to have something stable, and good things take time. Okay. They definitely take time, but Spirit is just telling you to relax. You know what I'm saying? When you get in your head, or you feel discontent, or feel like you're not who you are, maybe you need to smoke a J, girl. I don't know. If that's your thing, maybe you need to. If that's not your thing, maybe a tea is your thing. Okay, whatever type of tea you like. All right. Maybe going to exercise is your thing. Like I don't know, but think they're going to balance out for you and get you unstuck. Like, I feel like the biggest thing here is just your mental, your mindset. And I feel like your future self is wanting you to change your mindset, embrace a new mindset that allows you to be free, that allows you to just be who you are and not be tied down by the shackles of what you think people think you should be. Of what you think society wants from you, or what you think the people around you, like your family and your friends, want from you, and just be who you are. Like, point blank period. This is really my pile whose future self is just like, we want you to find yourself. We want you to find yourself and be who you truly are, because you deserve. You're very smart, you're very creative, you're very beautiful. We just need you to see it. Point blank period. And I know people in your life have told you these things, and for some reason you can't see it. So yeah, I feel like if I had to pick like an oracle, which I am going to pick some oracle from my personal deck, you would definitely get the "it's time for shadow work" card, like to really explore what it is that makes you feel unworthy, that makes you feel like your self-esteem is a little low when it comes to expressing who you truly are. Like, what is it? Why do you feel this way? Where did it stem from? Where's the first time you felt that lack of worthiness in your life, right? Yes, that's the biggest message here. So we're going to get some oracle. And then after that, I don't know, I might do a yes or no. I think I'm going to do that one. Haven't done that in a while. All right, pile number 1, sphere. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. This card wanted to flip out. The magic starts within you. Within you, honey. I'm just saying. Oh my God. Okay. All right. Let's get it popping. Pile number 1. Messages from their future self. Last messages from pile number 1's future self, spirit. Messages from pile 1's future self. Last messages from pile 1's future self, spirit. Please and thank you for your messages. We'll do 1 or 2 more, whatever flies out. All right. They said 2. We're going to do 2. Okay. All right. Bottom of the deck is, bottom of the deck is speak your truth. Speak it. Why are you holding back, young child? Why? What is it? You know what? I'm not going to be hard on you, because I used to be this person. I used to be this person who just like, it was just so hard for me to be myself. You know what I'm saying? And especially like working in corporate America, like I'm still struggling with that. Like, I still don't think I'm going to walk into an office and just be fully myself, because honey, first off, I don't do it because I don't like people taking my personality. That's my biggest thing. People do that. People do that, and they try to like take your personality to relate with you, and I hate that. But on another note, I've just always used to be scared of being judged, and just like I don't know, because I wasn't bullied growing up and stuff like that, but I was an outcast. You know, I was always a wallflower, and like people just kind of viewed me as like a bugaboo type of person, like a person who was just like annoying, right? And it really messed with my confidence a lot. So like speaking your truth can be very hard when you're used to people not listening. And I totally understand where you're coming from. I understand why you feel the ways you feel. But honey, these cards and this message that I've gotten today, I could just feel it in my soul that you guys are like very unique. Like unique to the point, like, dude, you guys know who Tierra Whack is? Like, if you know who Tierra Whack is, like, that's the type of unique you are. Andre 3000, unique. Who's another one who's like super out there? I would say Erykah Badu, but she's just kind of like spiritual unique, but she is really unique. So we could do Erykah Badu. The fashion designer who just passed away, the older lady, Iris Apfel. I don't know how you say her name all the way, but like that type of unique. Okay, look her up if you don't know who I'm talking about. So you guys are so unique, and like we're just like, we don't want the world, and your future self is like, we don't want the world to miss out on this. Okay, like you need to get to the world. So like if you don't know who Tierra Whack and Andre 3000 and all them are, go look them up and see how unique they are. And that's the type of uniqueness that when you see them, you're gonna be like, I resonate. Yeah, Eric was right. I do need to unleash this because I know who I am. Okay, speak your truth. Speak your truth. All right. Okay, so I just had to give y'all a pep talk real quick. Time to work, you become lazy. I see this card in this particular reading as not you become lazy, you just kind of shied away from like really working on your confidence to like show the world who you really are. And your future self is just like, let's get to it. We're ready. Okay. Here's your pep talk. Ooh, I just gave y'all the pep talk and I didn't even know it came out. I got this one for the first time in a long time, like a reading or two ago. I think it was like one reading ago. And I gave another pile of pep talk. So I gave you guys a pep talk without even knowing. So I don't have to give you another one. But if you do want another one, I'll give you a short, quick one. You got this. You are the bomb. You are very unique and nothing gonna stop you. Okay. To me, you're the next Beyonce. Point blank, period. Okay. All right. Consistency is key. Keep working at it, and I swear you're gonna be where you want to be, and you're gonna be able to shine bright like a diamond. Okay. I guess you're Rihanna too. I'm done with your pep talk. Okay. And last but not least, take a good look at how far you've made it. Look back at little you who didn't feel worthy and see how far you've come, see how much you've blossomed, and really take into account how amazing you are today, how amazing you were back then, but how much you have progressed. Okay. Ooh, I'm so happy for y'all. And I know you guys are going to have an amazing life. Okay. Your future self is just coming in to tell you this is what's on the horizon. They just want to help you out today. They just want to be like, you know what? We got things to do. So let me come in and tell Power One that, you know what? Don't let nobody block your shine. You got it. Okay. I love y'all so much. I really am loving Pile 1 today. You guys have my heart today. I don't know how the other piles are going to get it. Okay. If you enjoyed this reading, you can always book an extended reading with me down below in the description box. If you really enjoyed it, make sure you like it in real life and hit up the thumbs up button. Also, you can comment down below and let me know that you're unique and you're about to embrace it. Also, subscribe whenever you want to know when I pull up. Okay. If you're feeling froggy, you can always leave a love donation, but if not, that's okay. You can go ahead and hit me up on TikTok where I do daily astrological sign readings. I just found out that I can go live, so I'm probably about to start doing live readings on TikTok where you guys can send a donation and I will answer your questions in real time. Okay, so go ahead and follow me over there so you can catch up with me and you don't miss a live when I do it. Okay, I love y'all so much and I will see you in the next reading. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. Welcome into your reading. Let's go ahead and get started and see what your future self has to tell you. First and foremost, I feel like I told you guys last time. I don't know if it was pile 2, but I think it was. Drink some water, okay? If I told y'all this last time and you still been slacking on the water, not only did spirit come in and tell you, your future self was like, girl, guy, non-binary, whoever is listening, drink some water. Lord. Okay. You guys chose the pen that says F everything, basically. Just F it all. F it all. I don't know if you guys are fed up. I don't know if your future self is going to be fed up. When I was shuffling, I channeled a song, which, ooh, y'all going to be on me if I get this one wrong. This one is I really don't know the name, y'all, and this is a classic in my community, and it's basically the one that's like, don't take it personal, by either SWV or Escape. It's one of them. I told y'all it sucked. For a person who is a singer at heart, I do not be knowing. So don't take it personal. I just want to be all alone and you think I do you wrong. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay. At least I gave you the clue. I'm pretty sure someone will let me know down in the comments who sings what, okay? Because we're just gonna move on, okay? So maybe you're telling somebody, like F all of this, or maybe your future self is like, look, you need to kick someone to the curb. They too clingy, they taking everything personal. When you just want a minute to yourself and you just like your future self is like, F it. Forget it all. Okay, just move on with your life. Well, let's see what this card says, okay? Because that was just my channeled song. So let's get it. Grace, number 7. Maybe they want you to give someone grace, or maybe they want you to give yourself grace. I don't know, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see. It's a really beautiful card too. I'm not gonna hold you. So we're gonna use the Muse deck like I did in pile 1. Yes. I hope you guys are having an amazing day, week, night, weekend, whenever you're watching this. And yeah, I know I am. Oh my God. Okay, let's see. All right. Am I the only one who hates when the cards get bent like that, or they're like bent in one direction? I'll be trying to get them as straight as possible, but that's just my perfectionism. So, all right, pile number 2, Spirit. What does pile number 2's future self want to tell them? Pile number 2. Pile number 2. Ooh, that's way too many. We're not taking those. Okay, we're going to take that one. How many cards are I got? This one might not come. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll take it. I'll take it. All right, bottom of the deck is the Sun. Interesting. Okay. All right. So we have the Moon. We have the Queen of Cups. We have the 9 of Wands. We have the 8 of Swords. We have the 8 of Wands. We have Temperance. We have the Muse, which is the Hanged Man. The 6 of Cups and the 9 of Cups. Okay. Interesting. Let's see what your future self is trying to tell you. Give me a second as I channel this message. Spirit, please come in and give us some clear, concise, accurate messages for pile number 2 and what their future self wants to tell them. So be it so it is. Okay. I feel like because this girl is looking at this moon, right? And you have the moon out here. And I feel like you're going to get to a place where you're just like, F it, I'm going off of my intuition, right? I'm going off of how I feel. I might not be able to see clearly in the moment, but I know that internally when I meditate and when I have my intuitive thoughts and things of that nature, that's leading me in the right direction. And that direction feels like, F all this, I'm going to do what feels right. I'm going to go in my Queen of Cups energy, go with the flow of water and embrace what I feel, right? It might make me stick out. It might make me have to break out of a matrix of some sort, a community of some sort, a mindset of some sort. But I'd rather do that than stay stuck, right? And your future self is advising you to push through and break those chains off of yourself for yourself, right? And you're going to bring in so many opportunities by pushing through. Now, this is not going to be an overnight thing. Okay, you're going to have patience with temperance. And we have the moon here again. So it might take a full lunar cycle for you to figure out how you're going to break free and just kind of like release things, whether it be a relationship or, like I said, a community, a way of thinking, something of that nature. But it's going to take a little bit, and it's going to take you looking at things differently from a different perspective, like the Hanged Man. But regardless, these are two patience cards. So it could take a full year. You know what I'm saying? Like, who knows? But either way, you pushing past the stuck beliefs, the mentality that keeps you in place and keeps you in a place that feels against who you are and feels like friction in your life. Pushing through that is going to be speaking to your inner child. So if you feel like it's hard for you to figure out what direction you should go in, tap into your inner child, tap into what feels right to that little girl, little boy, little child within you, right? And that's where you're going to find your happiness. That's when you're going to start to get clarity, and when you're going to start moving in the direction of happiness for yourself. Really, I really feel like you're just going to be like, F it. I'm going to do what feels right. I'm not going to do what everyone else thinks I should do. I'm going to do what feels good to me. And I don't care how long it takes, as long as I take care of myself, as long as I make myself happy, I can break these chains, and I can bring in opportunities for me that are going to make me happy. Okay, so that's your message from your future self. Let's get some clarifiers out so we can get a little deeper. A little deeper. Let's see. You know, I'm getting the energy of like the dark night of the soul, you know, like going through an ego death. That's what I'm getting here. I'm surprised the death card's not out, because it's giving rebirth energy. Like, you know what? F all this. I'm going in the direction that feels good. I'm being reborn again, and I'm doing my life differently this time. The Fool card tried to come out. New beginnings. Charging towards a life that's unfamiliar but feels right. Like, it's unfamiliar to your logical mind, but your intuition and your soul, it feels familiar to that. So, let's see. Please clarify the moon, Spirit. Please clarify the moon. 8 of Cups. Please clarify the Queen of Cups. 2 of Cups. Please clarify the 9 of Wands. The World. Please clarify the 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords, Spirit. 9 of Pentacles. Please clarify the 8 of Wands. 6 of Swords. Definitely walking away from something. Please clarify the Temperance. Ooh, 10 of Pentacles. Please clarify the Hanged Man. Not 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. Please clarify the Hanged Man. The 5 of Swords. Please clarify the 6 of Cups. The Page of Wands. And please clarify the 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups again. Let's do another one. 9 of Cups. 2 of Fire tried to come out, and the Magician came out, which kind of say the same thing to me in a way. And then we have the 6 of Earth at the bottom of the deck. 6 of Pentacles. I'm going to move this one out of the frame so we can get it popping. My ring got stuck to the other ring. Had to do some control there. Okay. All right. So yeah, I feel like you're walking towards your intuition. You know, normally we see the for the 8 of Cups, we see the guy walking from the spilled over cups and walking towards another direction, which I want to say the moon is in the corner. I want to say, I cannot remember, but the moon is here, and I just feel like the moon is very prevalent here, and normally the moon is like not being able to see clear and not being able, just kind of like foggy, smoke and mirrors type of energy, right? But I really feel like you're walking towards your intuition, because the moon also talks about your intuition. So I really feel like you're walking towards what feels right. And I feel like you are coming into unison with your intuition. That's what your future self wants to tell you. Like in the future, you're going to be so click tight with your intuition, you would think that y'all got married or something, which is like impossible because it's like a part of you, right? But you know what I mean. Okay. It's just like you literally are becoming one with your masculine and feminine side, with your yin and your yang, understanding what needs to be done, but also allowing and feeling your way through situations. Okay. I feel like you're ending a cycle of having to do things alone, but also ending a cycle of feeling like it's hard to do things alone. Like you'll be able to do things alone, but in the same breath, you also have help around you, and your future self just wants to let you know that too, because the journey alone can be lonely. Okay. Especially when you feel like you have to stick outside of what everyone else is doing. But it's not that you're going to be like following the crowd or being like a part of the masses or whatever, and just kind of like following blindly with people. But it's like you're going to be comfortable sticking out, and with you being comfortable sticking out, you're going to find your community that's also comfortable doing that. So then you'll be a part of something. Like we still need people, we still need community, and but to find people who are okay being by themselves and okay navigating the world independently is beautiful, because then you guys can come together and make something even more amazing, right? Yes. So you getting unstuck is going to bring so much abundance into your life, just so many fruitful energies, so many things that you can continue to grow. And you pushing towards new opportunities is going to help you leave the mindset of not knowing, you know what I'm saying, of just the constant internal battle of like trying to live up to others' expectations. And I just feel like your future self just wants to tell you that you won't be here for long. You know what I'm saying? And you're clearly entering an era of saying, F it, I want to live my own life. I want to do things the way that I want to do it. And your confirmation is here in this reading that it is okay to do that. Okay. Your patience is going to be rewarded. If you're staying patient with yourself through this transition, especially with the butterfly here, like, how long, I really don't know how long it takes for a caterpillar to become a butterfly, but I'm pretty sure it's not overnight. Okay. It takes a little bit. So, being patient with yourself is going to get you in a better position, and it's going to make you very happy and very abundant with emotion and love to give to yourself, as well as the people that are going to be around you. And I just feel like it's going to take time for you to fight this mindset that you have to do things according to how other people do it, that you can't just say F it and change your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it's going to take time, but you're going to win the battle regardless. And with the Page of Wands, clarifying the Six of Cups, I feel like you are going to go on a journey of exploring your inner passions and your inner desires while you're going through this transformation. And that's really going to bring happiness into your life with the Sun here and the Nine of Cups. It's going to be wish fulfillment. Like, you got the Nine of Cups out twice, and then you have the wish fulfillment, or the Magician card, which looks like the sun card because it's a sunflower. But either way it goes, you're bringing in a lot of happiness in your life by going through this transition. So if you've been thinking about changing your life and living a life that feels more authentic to you, your future self is like, yes, you are right on track. Okay. That is exactly what we've been trying to tell you. Please start now. Okay. And if you've already been doing that, this is just encouragement to keep going while you're going through the journey, because the journey is not the easiest. Okay. But the destination will always be worth it. Okay. So we're going to get you guys some oracles before we leave. Oh my God. I told pile number 1 I was going to do a yes or no, and I forgot. I just got so into their reading. I got so into it, y'all. I was so into it. And then I forgot about the yes or no. So they're just going to have to do without. They're gone now. I don't know. It's not really fair to give you guys one if I didn't give pile 1. So we're just going to have to skip it this reading. Okay. Clearly, I wasn't supposed to give them one. Okay. Last messages for pile number 2 and what their future self wants to tell them, Spirit. Last messages. Man, I have a lot to tell you here. You know what? We're going to let it go. Bottom of the deck is relationship issues are being resolved. Okay. So like I was saying earlier, that channel message or channel song I had was, don't take it personal and stuff. Maybe you have somebody that's, a little clingy and those things are getting resolved. Maybe you're transforming out of a relationship or transforming into a better relationship. I don't know, but that's what popped out. So, okay, here, anything worth having takes endurance and consistency. Okay. This transformation you're trying to go through, keep up the good fight. Because it's worth having, okay? Time is only a concept. Don't feel like you have to rush to get to where you're trying to be, okay? Ooh, I don't mean to shake everything. Don't feel like you have to rush. Don't feel like time is running out. Just know you're going to be where you're supposed to be when you're supposed to be there. Point blank, period. Time to rest. You've lost balance. I feel like going through a transformation is very hard to get rest. It's so hard to get rest when you're going through a transformation because you're just trying to find something. You're trying to hold on to something. You're changing and becoming this new person, but you also don't want to let go of the old person. And it's just a lot going on. So take time to rest, take time to meditate, take time for yourself, and just try to find your balance. Try to find the harmony in life because I feel like balance is always like a 50-50 half type thing, and really we need to find harmony. If today you can only give 80% and only and you need to rest 20%, do that. If you need to rest 80% and can only give 20%, do that. Okay, find your personal harmony and don't feel like you are running out of time. Shifting your perspective may bring you clarity. I told you guys are going to be going through a perspective shift, a mindset change, and that is what your future self wants to tell you, that in order to really transform into who you want to be, you're going to have to shift how you think and perceive life. Okay. Chores are a nice way to meditate. That's a nice way to gain your balance too. Just clearing your space is always a nice way to just like get back on track, okay? Not to say you're off track, but like I said, going through a transformation is not the easiest, and you can easily lose your balance because you're trying to be everywhere at one time. So take a leap of faith to go through that transformation. It's time to focus back on your passions. We already talked about the Page of Wands here, exploring those passions and talking to your inner child and figuring out what it is that you really want to do and what you want to transform into. Keep up the good work. Out of all of this, you're still doing good. You're still doing good. Your future self is like, I know we told you a lot today. I know we had a lot going on. I know you feel like you wanted to probably hear more positive news, which this is a really positive reading. It's just you are just going through a transformation. So with transformation, you have equal yin and yang, equal dark and light energy. So it just is what it is. So they just want to let you know that regardless, honey, you're doing a good job. So keep it up. Okay. And last but not least, we have patience. Hard to find, but a requirement to live. Okay. So continue to be patient with yourself. Time is only a concept. Okay. I feel like you guys really want to get to where you're trying to be, and you're going to get there. They promise. Your future self promises you're going to get there. So don't give up. Don't say F everything. Don't go back to your old self. Don't go back to blending in with the crowd. Continue to stand out. Continue to do what works for you, and continue to follow the path that you are currently on and transforming into. Okay. I love y'all so much. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you want to go deeper or you have any more questions, you can always book a personal reading with me down below in the description box. If you liked this video, make sure you like it in real life and hit the thumbs up button. Go ahead and comment down below that you're from pile number 2 and you're going to be patient. And go ahead and subscribe if you want to know every time that I pull up. If you're feeling froggy, you can go ahead and leave me a love donation. But if you're not feeling that froggy, it's okay. You can find me over at TikTok where I do daily astrological sign readings. I'm not there every day, but I am there most of the week. I am about to start doing lives over there. I can officially go live, go me. So I will occasionally be doing live readings where you guys can send a donation and I will answer a few of your questions or give you a general reading. Okay. So go ahead and follow me over there so you can catch up and know when I'm going live. Other than that, I love y'all so much and I hope you have an amazing weekday, weekend, whatever you are doing next. Okay. Have a great one and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. Welcome into your reading. Let's go ahead and get started and see what your future self has to tell you today. So we have the pen, do small things with great love, number 14, number 13, which reduces down to a 4. Okay. So yeah, do small things with a great love. I feel like to me this is just saying have gratitude in any and everything that you can and will do, and do it like it's the last thing you gotta do. Okay, do it like everything is important. Okay, don't look at small things as less important is what I want to say. So interesting. Okay, let's go ahead and pull over your card. We have relationship number 16, reducing down to a number 7. That's very interesting. I feel like, are you guys in a relationship, or maybe your future self is telling you to be thoughtful in your relationship, or in a future relationship that's coming, to do the small things like, I don't know, taking out the trash for your boo, or like there's so many things. I can't think right off the top because to me, I think of very personal gifts to a person that speaks to their personality. So, it could be the smallest thing as reading a book together and discussing it later, like just small things that speak to who they are. Okay. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get some messages and see what spirit wants to tell you. My leg is really itching and I don't know why. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Pile number 3, spirit. Pile number 3. Pile number 3. What does their future self want to tell them? What does pile number 3's future self want to tell them? All right. Give me a second. I dropped a card. Okay. Also, when I think of the number 4, I think of like home life. So it's very possible that something has to deal with your home or your family, something of that nature that your future self wants to talk to you about. So we have awakening, we have the world, we have the 3 of Pentacles, we have the 8 of Cups, we have the King of Cups, we have the 7 of Cups. We got a lot of cards. That's what we got. Okay. We have the Knight of Swords, Justice, 10 of Wands, Ace of Cups. All right. We might run out of room. Okay. We might. And the Knight of Cups and the Star. Okay. All right. So give me a second as I channel. So please come in and give us some clear, concise, accurate messages for pile number 3 regarding messages from their future self. So be it so it is. Okay. Future self for pile 3. I feel like they're trying to tell you about some type of ending. Okay. Um, because we have the world here and we have the death card and also awakening, which to me, this imagery kind of depicts like awakening of the soul or like um possibly like heaven. Like that's kind of what I'm seeing right here, like the clouds and stuff like that, and just kind of like looking up into the heavens. This is interesting. Mm. I was like, is this the card that I think it is? The tower is after the death card. Okay. Hmm. It's very possible that you guys have recently experienced a loss in your family, or it's possible that one is coming up. I hate to do readings like that. So that's why I'm a little hesitant. But it's possible. And I feel like that's why you have the message of like do small things with great love, because it's kind of like cherishing the moment type of vibe. I feel myself getting emotional. It's like feeling the moment, understanding that, time time waits for no one and things happen as they're supposed to happen. But I feel like you have a lot of options here to spend as much time with loved ones, but I do feel like there's a shocking event of some sort with the tower coming behind the death card. It could just be like an end of a relationship. It could be the end of someone's, presence. But all in all, I feel like you guys are heading down a road of newness, like whether it's living a life without a relationship that you currently have or living a life just in a new way of being, like you're transforming, like maybe this could be like an ego death, maybe not necessarily the passing of a person, but we do have a relationship here. So but also when I looked at this card, I felt like I was looking at like the child version of this person. Like it didn't really look like there were two different people. They kind of just look like, I mean, they kind of look like two different people. They really do look like two different people, but this person looks younger than this person. You know what I'm saying? So it's very possible that you are transforming out of who you used to be and walking into who you are meant to be, right? And I feel like that's a very collective message. Like Power One and Two have messages similar to that. So it's very possible um, that you will be experiencing some type of awakening of your soul where you're ending a cycle, ending the way that you go about life and walking a new path into a new life that's like a level up. Because I see Three of Pentacles as like a promotion or a level up in society in some kind of way. My leg is really itching, y'all. I'm sorry. I keep hitting the table because I'm trying to scratch my leg. So yeah, I do feel like you're walking away from what you've known and walking into a period of full emotional maturity and full emotional balance, I feel like you're currently in the space of indecision on how to feel about something. Maybe there is a relationship that is ending and you don't really know how to feel, or you don't know how to feel about this awakening that you're having to who you really want to be. And you're just kind of like, well, which direction should I go? Right. But I feel like there's going to be something that comes in to offer you some type of emotional happiness or emotional balance into your life, and it's going to come in fast to help you balance out your life. I was talking about emotional balance and emotional maturity and stuff like that, and we have justice right here. So I really feel like something healing is going to happen that's going to help you get through some type of burdensome energy, whether it is the end of a relationship, whether it is the end of um you know something in your life. I feel like it's going to be heavy energy. It's not going to be the easiest energy, but you're going to push through it and really find your happiness. Like there's a lot of happiness here, a lot of emotional stability and emotional availability, emotional maturity here on the board, but not before you go through some type of ending, and not before you heed the call of your soul of some sort. So yeah, I feel like you guys have the ego death energy too, but I feel like it's in a form of some type of relationship, whether it's a relationship with your younger self, and you're like making amends with your younger self, and maybe this is you right now, and this is your future self, and you guys are like making an amends. You're just like, okay, this is how we're going to go about life. I'm heeding the call, and this is what I'm going to do. I'm releasing the negativity and the bad baggage and shadows of my younger self, my inner child, and I'm moving towards a new future for a better me, a more balanced me, a more mature and emotionally stable me. Okay. That's what I'm getting here. But it's going to be shocking regardless. You are going through some changes soon. And hopefully it's not, the worst case scenario that I was talking about earlier. But I do see that you guys, regardless, you're changing internally, and it's going to forge you on a new path in life. So you're about to go through some changes. And regardless, it's ending up as very emotional and very a good emotional, not like a emotional that takes you down a rabbit hole, even though you are going to go through some trials and tribulations, because that's just life, right? So let's see what other messages we have. Do I want to do I'm not going to do clarifiers because it's too many cards out here. So we're just going to do additional messages because, oh my God. Okay, Spirit, pile number three, additional messages regarding what their future self wants to tell them. What does pile number three's future self want to tell them, Spirit? Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, let's get everything out here. We have the Two of Earth. We have the Eight of Earth. The Ace of Earth. A lot of Pentacles out here. The Sun card, which is beautiful. Strength. The Eight of Swords. And the Moon. Interesting. So yeah, I feel like you're going to be faced with a decision to make regarding your stability when you go through this change, right? And whatever decision you decide to make is going to require work, and this work that you do on yourself, and maybe even in the external world, is going to bring in even more opportunities for a new stable beginning in some way, shape, or form, whether it's in career, whether it's in your life in general, and just finding like a new home, because I did talk about home. So I don't know, I feel like you're making a decision. I feel like you're ending some type of relationship. I do. I really feel like that's more of it, more than the worst case scenario I was talking about earlier. But yeah, I don't know, I feel like you guys are going to be ending some type of relationship that's going to make you work on yourself, and it's going to help you provide yourself with a new stable beginning in a new direction. Like I said, you're forging that path with the Three of Pentacles here, and kind of leveling up in some kind of way. And it's going to make you really happy. Like, we have the Sun out here, and I feel like it's just going to require your strength. It's going to require your strength a lot to get unstuck out of a certain way of thinking. And it's sometimes going to be a little foggy, but no fear, because in order for you to get to the happiness and the emotional availability, the emotional maturity, and the being emotionally stable, the Sun has to come out, right? So the Sun's going to come out for you to clear up all that fogginess that feels like it's blocking your path on seeing how to move forward, right? When you're trying to go through this transition of a relationship, or a transition of really a relationship with yourself too. Like I've already said, that it's either a relationship with a person, a relationship with yourself, or just the way that you're navigating the world. You're heeding the call in some kind of way, and yeah, making some decisions for yourself, and you're really going to be tapping into your inner strength to release yourself of some type of mental prison, which is very interesting. Okay, let's get some oracle out, and let's see some last messages. I might do you guys a yes or no. The other piles are going to be so mad at you because I told pile 1 I was going to do a yes or no and I forgot. And so when I got to pile 2, I was like, well, I can't possibly do it for you guys because I told pile 1 that I was going to do it and I didn't do it. Okay. If you can hear the background, there's like a little kid / baby yelling in the background, which they're not yelling anymore, but maybe there's kids involved in you guys' life that is making it hard for you to choose yourself or go through this rebirth and death of a relationship and stuff like that. Or it, like I said, it's your inner child that you are making amends with and moving forward to so that you can meet your adult side. Okay. All right, but I might give you guys a yes or no because I just feel like you guys need it. I feel like you guys feel the most indecisive. So I want to help you be a little bit more decisive, okay? All right, last messages for pile number 3 regarding messages from their future self sphere. Last messages for pile number 3 regarding their future self. Last messages for pile number 3 regarding their future self. That's crazy. The first one that came out is time to make a decision. Yo. Us tarot readers can't make it up. I'm just saying. Last messages for pile number 3. All right. Yep. That's enough. Okay. Bottom of the deck is, are you living every day authentically? Yo, they calling you out. They are calling you out. They're like, look, do you really want this relationship? I don't think so. Because look at these cards. Look at this message. It's time to move on. It's time to make a decision. Maybe I just gave you a decision, but it's really up to you. It's time to make it. Next card is shifting your perspective may bring you clarity. Okay. Looking at things differently. Really putting yourself in different shoes, different mindsets, different pictures, big picture, little picture, whatever. Is going to help you bring some clarity into making a decision for yourself. Relationship issues are being resolved, and this could be resolved as like you guys are going to stay together, or it can be resolved as you're going to decide to part ways and have the death of the relationship. Okay, that's really what I'm getting, and it's going to be shocking for somebody involved here. Okay, somebody. So yeah. Time is only a concept. Ooh, this makes me think we got this in another pile too, but it does not giving the same energy as it is in this pile. This pile, I feel like you guys might be looking at a relationship and you're just like, well, we've been together for so long. Like, why would I give that up? Like, all that time wasted, and Spirit's like, time's just a concept. You have more time. You were just there to learn that lesson. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's what I'm getting. I don't really have anything else off of that card. Time for gratitude. Be grateful for the time that you spent with this person, or be grateful for what you do have. Because remember, I said do small things with great love, So maybe you guys are staying in a relationship. I don't know. That's your decision to make. That's why I'm so indecisive as to how this reading is going, because that is up to you. Okay. And regardless, just be grateful for the time you've had with this person and be grateful that you still have this person if you are deciding to stay with them. So do small things. And I said before we even started reading that maybe you guys need to show some gratitude for the things that are already in your life. Okay. Get ready for some unexpected change. Ain't that the truth? I told you the tower is out here. Like, I don't know what's happening here. I don't know. I don't know if you're breaking up with someone. I don't know if someone's breaking up with you. I don't know if you are breaking up with your inner child. I don't know. It's a lot going on in this reading. You are foggy, but you're clear, but you're indecisive, but you're decisive. You're grateful, but you're also ready to go. It's a lot going on. So yeah, that's for you guys. I'm going to give you guys a bonus because I just feel like you deserve. And we're going to give you guys a yes or no. Okay, so pick a number 1 and 2. The big joker is a yes, the little joker is a no. Okay, I'm going to put down 1 and I'm going to put down 2, and you can pause the video so that you can really materialize your question. Okay, this one's number 1 and this one's number 2. Go ahead and do your do. Okay. Glad you're back. Okay, so number 1 is a no, it's the little joker, and number 2 is a yes, it's the big joker. Okay. Okay, don't tell pile 1 or 2 that I gave you guys a yes or no. Okay, that's our secret. Okay, unless you came from 1 or 2, then don't tell your fellow brethrens and sisterns. Okay. I love y'all so much. If you enjoyed this reading, you can always go deeper with me and get more insight by booking a reading down below in the description box. If you really, really like this video, make sure you like it in real life and hit the thumbs up button. Comment down below that you're ready for this change, even though you don't know what it is and you're ready to make a decision, okay? And you're from file number 3. If you want to know every time I pull up, go ahead and subscribe to this channel. And if you're feeling froggy, go ahead and leave me a love donation. But if you're not, that's okay. Follow me on TikTok for the free ski where I do daily astrological sign readings. I'm not there every day, but I am there most of the week. Also, I am about to start going live on TikTok. So if you want to catch one of those quick readings, get you a question answered or a general reading by sending a donation, I will be doing that. I'm not sure what price point I'm sending first or I'm going to be putting up first, but just follow me over there so that you're the first to know when I go live and how much a reading will be in real time. Okay. I love y'all so much. I hope you have an amazing day, week, night, or weekend whenever you're watching this. And I will see you guys in the next reading. Bye.